From the east to the west to the south to the north. From the east to the west to the south to the north. No my info's a lot. Let's talk. That's a voice. It's your voice. You got a voice.
Let's talk. Hey.
Hello Mzansi and welcome to another exciting show of Ikasi Voice. With me, your golden host, Utepiso BQ Sibanda. And I'm not alone, I'm with Utemba. That's between me and you. Askazi Sashu Tupizabani. Temba, Mtimbani, Mr. Nguni.
Temba, it's fine.
Okay, I'm with my host, Utemba Mtimbani. Temba, on social media, and it's terrifying, it's very sad for all the victims and their families. Women are being killed, they are being raped, they are being burnt, all sorts of things. What do you think of all this?
No, sanibonani bafethu. This is the 4th episode. Ngithanda ukunibulisa. I'm still here. Namhlanje ngiphethe yellow bone lami. Ngiliphethe bayalifuna abaningi, but no, tell nami namhlanje. So mina, just to be honest about this thing, I'm still shocked because it's a very sensitive thing. Abantu bayabulawa, barejwa, bayalahlwa. For me, the only intervention is our government. They must research why people are doing these things so that they can go to the roots. Because it doesn't help to arrest one person, but they must know what's the cause. And if you cure the cause, then I think we're good.
Is it? Okay, but Mina, personally, I think all this, as individuals and someone on a family, we should, I think, form some sort of prayer or something, because only prayer, I think, will just do justice, because anyone is a victim. We are poor mentally not knowing if you'll come back. And that's the scary part of it, you understand? So it's important for someone with atandaze before mentally, not only for yourself, but for other women as well. It's important. We need to pray and unite as women. This thing must stop. And I like the initiative on Facebook. People are changing their profile pictures. Stop there's so many profile pictures. But yeah, it's a good initiative for me.
Okay, I hear your points about the prayer and Facebook, Lama campaign and hashtags, but for me, now, that doesn't help. Reason being, if mhlambe, I believe we should do something as a community. Mhlambe, amaphoyisa patrol or take a day off, do something so that the people abayenza lezi zinto bazobona, so that they can be scared. Because maslong as post phela, we don't intimidate them. So until we do something as obathusa, I think our results are not. But other than that, this is such a hard topic before we too. So manje sesoya ebreakini so that masbuya smitha ma guest way too. Thank you. Welcome back, Bafwethu Nabodadwethu. Thank you for tuning in. Namhlanje we have a very interesting guest. And the best thing about Ikasi Voice Bafwethu, these people are not called by me. I'm fonela bangani bami ngizoba interviewer la. But it's different people, and I'm glad ukuthi guest yethu ya namhlanje. I don't know much about him, so I'm just gonna hand it to him as introduce ukuthi ubani wenzani. Mfethu, welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you.
Sure. Mfethu. Can you please give me a biography nje ngawe ukuthi who are you and the wenzani?
Okay, igama lami nguMelo Obankosi. Originally I'm from here, eDavidton. Ngikhulela la elokishini eDavidton. Basically, what I do is that I act for a living. Okay? I'm an actor. I am a businessman. I own a casting agency. Within that casting agency, I also develop my own group of up-and-coming actors. On the side, I also own a production company called Broken Chains Films. We're still busy in terms of the currency content. Moving forward, yeah, that's what I basically do. Acting, imisebenzi engiyenzile acting is I've been on Generations, I've been on Lilo, I've been on Loction Lyric. I don't know if I've been with several institutions in terms of training. So yeah, this thing iqale kudala uthando enginalo for actor uqale even way before I started school, understand? So why ke waqhubeka, and all along mina ngisafunda isikolo I always had this thing at the back of my mind ukuthi one day maybe ngizoba doctor. You know abazali manisakhula
Teacher,
doctor, blah 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 yabo. So up until matric, and in June during matric year, that's when I realized who doctor no. So I looked for something and yes, acting yafika, but now you understand ukuthi there's this thing about the acting ukuthi what if you go to school ufunda acting and then uyabuya uhlala qualification yakho, you don't get a job because vele like truly speaking umsebenzi ayikho, you understand? So waba naleyo nto leyo, so I went to go and study IT. I did IT because that was not my destiny. I dropped out, and then after a year later I enrolled in TUT to do teaching. I never lasted. Didn't work. So I had to now face face some fears one and like go for it. Yeah, well, that's when I joined the CB. I don't know if you know his speak.
I know.
Yes, I joined this because that's where Bankume corner in terms of performance, theater performance, because man lapa you just go for it, theater. And then I went to Amatlasis Babtumando, the executive producer Yomubango. He groomed me as well in terms of theory, what drama. After Ispikwa, I then went to Fuba School of Dramatic and Visual Arts. That's when I graduated. That's where I graduated. FUBA. It's one of the most well-known schools in South Africa, producing very, very, very excellent talent, and my actors you understand? So yeah, I'm about there for 3 years. I graduated there, and after that, exactly a bit easy. Just like that, you still have to go through auditions.
Okay, just to stop you very footy. According to you, do you need a qualification of actor or you can just do it? Because now I mean, my character was a look shiny man. I think this guy is a perfect actor. So according to you, Joma, and you've been my generation, do you think it's necessary for people to study for acting?
Very necessary. I believe that it's very necessary that umuntu undergo through training. Understand? That will give them a full grasp of their craft. Understand? In terms of knowing where to place things. Talent. Yes, talent, we can be talented, but what sets you apart from the other talented person is skill. So in order for one to attain a skill, they need to undergo a training, a very intense training, because in the South Africa that we live in right now, we live in a South Africa whereby everyone wants to be on TV, and most of the people that are on TV, it's mostly for wrong reasons. You understand? They think about being on TV, it's all about the glitz and the glam, and which generations I'm gonna be well known, I'm doing this for fame, and you come across such people and it's because of their passion. Talent and passion are the last in my list. of izinto omele ube nazo in order to make it in this industry and in order for you to drive a craft yakho as an actor, you understand? So I strongly believe that umuntu needs to go for the training, acquire as much information as possible, otherwise you'll be that actor or you wangena ngenhlanhla because of the talent and then waphelela la.
Never lasted.
Yes.
Okay, mfethu, just to follow up on what you just said now, uthi passion, it's the last thing on your list. Ongama motivational speaker, they emphasize passion. You must do something with passion, but your philosophy that it's against that in the acting industry. What do you need?
Not necessarily within I'm against the thing your passion. Yes. Remember, a passion is an emotion, and as a person you can't make decisions based on emotions. Understand? Because you need to calculate izinto zakho kuqala before uyenza. Someone, I'd come across someone like the other day. I came across someone. He hasn't acting, and then I asked why? Because I'm passionate. Understand? But because I'm passionate, and I was like, okay. Passion yakho. Ngambuza about is it simple yakwa acting, and they failed to answer.
Thank you so much, mfethu. And look, I'm glad ukuthi uzilela namhlanje because there are many youngsters in the townships abafuna ukuba abo-Chester abakusasa. But to be honest, I think my misconception, they think it's all about ukuvele TV na. But today I'm glad that you came and you're breaking it down ukuthi someone udingani to succeed in the industry. But for you to don't go, we still have this guy who says nigga ama secrets we industry. So we're just going to the ad break and we're coming back shortly. Thank you guys for Usmela. We're back now and our guest manager usazos revealela ama secrets because I'm assuming many people they wanna know how to get in. They're not interested ukuthi uqale kanjani nani, but they just want the steps to get in. So mfethu, what would you say to intwana sekase ebukele manje efuna ukuba i-actor? Mawangaya nje 4 steps azomfaka and azoyenza sure ukuthi usustainable kule industry fast paced.
4 steps. I only have 1 step.
Okay. Sure.
I achieve. What I'd say is that they have to know what yenzakalani within the industry, understand, and evaluate their own reasons of why they want to be in the industry, and be honest to themselves as to say, I want to get into the industry because of 1, 2, 3. Understand? And
okay, no, thanks, Mfethu. So, Mfethu, we know history, you're acting, the music, they have something in common. Muntu vele TV for 2 months, then after some time, that person is broke. Hlele lokishini, uyahawula, uza ama black label. When in your personal capacity, what are you doing to ensure that you don't fall for the trap of such people?
Hey, mfethu, kunzima kakhulu mfethu. Sekuyinto eyaziwa kakhulu ukuthi if you are a performing artist, whether you're a musician, whether you are an actor or a dancer, whatever the case may be, imali ayikho. Oqala ama-actors ngizokutshela imali ayikho. Though it may seem like we're getting millions and millions and pounds of millions of dollars, it's not the case. That's not the case. So mina, in my own personal experience, angizange ngivele kube yonke into ikhanya. I've made some mistakes of my own and I've fallen. Understand? Kuba another thing, especially mawusaqala ungazi lutho. Kuba another thing ukuthi uzospana mawuspanile hayi songenile uwe and then you misuse and mismanage imali yakho and then you're back to square one. But I would advise any other person ofuna ukungena ku-industry to have a business mind. To have a business mind and to know what as if ngizongena la, what can I do aside in order to have inyuku ezongissustain. You understand? What can I do? What companies can I open? And what ungahlali nje ukuthi uzobheka acting. Yes, we are very passionate, like I said ku segment yokuqala ukuthi yes, no, it is passionate. At the end of the day, passion ayibeki as well. So yeah, mina into engayisho umuntu obukele nofuna ukungena, but let them have that plan. Let them have that plan yokuthi you need to have that plan yokuthi ufuna ukwenza qala and uzoyenza kanjani and what can sustain you beside. So that's my advice for you.
Okay, mfethu, because isikhathi sashaya kancane. I'm sure there are kids watching and abafuna imentor ku-acting. So these guys bangakuthola kanjani? Just umentoranyana intwana yasekasi efuna ukungena ku-industry angakuthola kanjani?
Yeah, yabona lapho ukhuluma into ekhona, because in my agency I've designed this program called the Kingship Actors Mentorship Program. We basically do AMA workshops. Why AMA workshops? Because going to vets or going to AFTA, going to any other institution with your funded drama, it doesn't come cheap. You understand? And as many as we are in our industry, we also do have financial challenges. So when for international lezo, I have designed this program.
Okay.
For me, you can email me.
Yes.
pumello@michaelaking.co.za. Ungangithola ku Facebook Pumelo Nkosi. Ungangithola on Instagram. I'm on Instagram @Pumelo Nkosi. On Twitter as well at Pumi_Nkosi. Pumi with an IE _Nkosi. Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. No, thanks. Okay. Youngings, if you're watching there and ufuna ukumcontact ngamthola ku inbox then you'll take it from there.
No.
Welcome back to Ikasi Voice. As we know, the clothing industry has grown in so many ways, more especially in Impahla Zasekasi, because we believe we need to support our own. And today on the show, I've got Umncedisi Idlozi Elebranding. He's been in the industry for a very long time. And abantu abaningi abamazi, but believe me, Idlozi la yonke lento le. He started this whole thing. And ngizobopha i-chance ukuthi akhulume ukuthi uqale kanjani, wenze kanjani, and usafuna ukwenzani. So Umncedisi, ngicela uzintroduce again.
Igama lami ngiPT.
Okay.
Because I really like it from Ebaro Street, opposite to Isikolo, Khalid. Multiracial like
Ngizwile, yeah.
Yeah, so this label, the brand, yeah, I mean, it started.
Ivuten.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a beautiful label. It started 2005. Reason why it started the brand name is because of the woman determination and it visual. Things designers and my approach abantu abaningi sinibele ngikhula ku-industry yokudesign ukuthi bayenze lezi zinto zaba-successful bazithanda bafuna nginikele ama-design.
Fair enough. On the other side, sino Selvi weBlasterway. uSelvi uzositshela kabanzi ukuthi wenzani ama-challenges wakho. Tell us more about your brand. Qala.
Igama lami uSelvi. Ingqala. Inspiration ladies. When I'm brand but made in digital. Online I'm using it. What happened? And I'm going to say I had the plan which I want to do my own. So it's brand Coco.
Why you cook?
I was raised by Coco.
Oh, cute man.
I was raised by Coco, but it like it was hard.
Oh, uplasta ukoko.
Yeah. No, plaster.
Oh, plasta u.
Yeah.
So image you go.
Yeah, image.
Okay.
So the first brand I did, it was in Brazil. Because mainly keep it the plaster away. But like the way it did it 3 years back, the way I'm a friend, it was hard. So I thought, okay, it's actually something whereby it's over fast to really market to like So I was, then you responded for it was perfect. So afterwards, then I thought, okay, it's about time we think should be plus now. So I consider Yona as legal, then others as Amabre, because they are meaningful keep and full keep and
Mara ucabanga ukuthi if uzowakhipha abe maningi uzokhoza confusion kubantu.
Not exactly, because the way I call now, if I got like it's like it requires a lot. Then at the back it shows which it's from. That's the way.
Umntana wakhaba uplasta ugogo mdala.
Yeah. But I actually ask every time when you split you're growing.
Yeah.
You're going somewhere.
Growth is very important in business. Okay, then stocks. Beki indaba zakho. Mtshele ngenye.
PWS preliminary website swag.
Okay.
Okay, igama lami nguSibusiso Sibongo Kandaba. Nami ngiphuma khona la eTipton but eThoto West. I'm the co-founder of SL Throne Production, which is my company. Under SL Throne Production, I've developed 2 clothing brands, which is the preliminary website swag. Yeah, it defines Nankala Kone Toto West, as everyone is familiar with the West side hand, and another one is Big Ndabazako, which we Tana Wabibo or Enkadengai.
Are you saying ubheki indaba zakho? Utshela lo ukuthi abheki indaba zakhe or?
Well, let me explain this.
Yes.
PWS, it was a brand engaging our industry.
Okay.
Actually, preliminary, it was an exam to me. Which, you know what? Now isn't a change. This is a new exam for me. So it was hard for me because I'm a teach Taitani, how much the gas more across. They're not paying full amount, but yeah, in future I did level.
Yeah.
Therefore, overcoming growth along my journey. Therefore, last year around October, which was the first week, I've been like creating the new concept, which is Big Ndabazako, because people are lacking the confidence whenever abantu bapekile. So the message on your t-shirt, whenever you're wearing that t-shirt, it reflects iyakuphendulela. Do you understand? So khona abantu abasabuyenza izinto, but the t-shirt is here for you. Is ophendulela, but you know what? I'm doing my own things. When I focus in Big Ndabazako, you know. So the motivation I'm having to the local clothing brand, which each and every year keep a new brand.
Oh.
Yeah, and by doing that, we research keep into onayo.
Oh.
So research, I think it's also important to industry. And I'm also one of the guys who
Yes.
Yeah, from Twitter. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I'd ask you both, because I think Buzi knows.
Okay.
You understand it was he knows.
He has been here.
He's been here for a very long time. If I ask you both, are you saying Uguti Uplasta is a competitor? And Plasta, are you saying Uguti Ubheki indaba zakho is a competitor?
Not exactly. That's what I mean. I consider as
Ungani?
Yeah.
I neshaya le nto.
Serious. You should like unomfonela ukuthi okay. When you do so, how about you see it? Singahlanganisela kanjani or singayithola kanjani?
I like that.
And like nakhona waqala i-brand, then afterwards I went to I have this concept and I ufuna ukuya egaming. I think besekaya like via score. So it was like okay, I'm being not stressed. Now I'm trying to stress, so ngimthatha as impinji. Yeah.
So do you guys have sponsors since you guys are young, and I believe in stuff ufunda, yasebenza? You know, muntu oni sponsora you to make your brand grow bigger or something?
Well, honestly, on my side, no. I sponsor myself.
How do you manage?
Well, I believe the money is 6-pack. It's a money to buy a t-shirt. Okay, t-shirt. Do you understand? And I'm one person. So you understand? So rather I save my money to do not to say I'm using those clothes,
yes,
but if in Thomas is official, it's good. And knowing myself, now I would save that money to go into production because this is important to me. You understand? and we some of us we living in a background whereby sikhuliswa abogogo, you understand. I'm also one person okhuliswa gogo, so I know ukuthi if I could sell 1 or 2 t-shirts, Lento would make it different. Ekhaya kithi, you understand. Even for someone else in Hlangana Strategy, I would help that person to say, Ntwana, nali choko, you can go and make a CV and go and apply a triple C. Do you understand? And coming back to the question oyibuzile yama competitor, I like that question because Blaster is my friend, but it must be an industry. It's not my competitors.
Of course.
Do you understand? It's not my competitors, but how we respond to my customers, separation. I don't have to badmouth Blaster and clothing yake, and Nae, he doesn't have to badmouth me a clothing yake. You understand? Yet we do production in one. So manzo bona umuntu ohlale customer to into a Blaster. Choice a customer. I wouldn't choose for you in technology to do you understand? So the industry is growing and Siyabonga to have Idlozi on our side. Yeah.
Idlozi, do you have any future plans?
Yeah,
Should we expect more from you?
Yeah.
What should we expect?
I'm planning now to sponsor abantwana besikolo with waterproof school bags in manufacturing
Wow.
for free.
Wow.
Yeah, so into ukuthi is 70% in place. Only 30% is what I would be final situation to give up.
That's actually a good initiative, and I think Mungathola sponsor and people who will help you, it will be a success, you know, because at the end of the day, when Zelabantwana and it's waterproof, it's even not affecting and stuff. That's a very good initiative. It was Little Kulumile, this was Vela more after the break. Please stay tuned. Says Wile, and I'm still with Idlozi, no Selby, no stocks. You know, when you do something, senior purpose of trying to improve the lives of abantu like us, and if ngizonibuza nonke ngiphelele ukuthi whatever brands that you guys are doing, are you looking to employ abanye abantu to get some of the boys or girls or whatever on the streets, like job creation?
Yeah, definitely. Number one, for me, before I used to do all of my stuff outside like Davidson, Bengizenza, Johannesburg, Pretoria, and stuff like that. But recently, from 2 years back, everything in manufacturing, abantu abaskilled like us, and when everybody opportunity to raise their skills until never frontier.
That's a good point. Selby?
If you go to the point there, Nami, there are things, and other point, in certain we brands, in those to give back. And so, I was inspired by my winter campaign whereby we donate impact to other brothers. So I was inspired by the phone that they said that you can please get the campaign to see pushing to be bigger this year.
Then you're not giving back because you have enough money, but you're giving back because it's in human nature to give back, right? Okay.
Your question again. Job creation.
Job creation.
Okay. On my side, not anytime soon because it's been this is my 3rd year sort of push again one.
Okay.
So it's been very hard for me now. And the only problem is now if ngizokasha umuntu osekhaya ubheka imali akabhekanga i-products ukuthi isakhula. Do you understand? So mangizokasha yet mina maybe a month I'm making 1,200 ngama t-shirt, maybe I draw right for maybe I'm making 1,200. Therefore, 1,200 to pay me 500 or 600.
Yeah.
That's enough. Yet, product I got good. Last year, I got an opportunity to fire a brand a big cafe site, which it was a month contract for free. But a product may say, "Hamba, some good margin in pattern." Do you understand? So, I was creating umsebenzi for abantu abanomsebenzi, which he lost to company. Do you understand? So, umsebenzi wona uzoba khona in the long run, but not anytime soon, because kwanami ngisakhula. But I'm also willing to help abanye abantu la khona.
Sibazwile bakhulumile and ngisahleli nabo. So manje bazositshela ukuthi sibathola kanjani if abantu bafuna ukuthenga ama brands wabo. So Gogo, sikuthola kanjani?
For Facebook, it's Blastaway Original. I have a account and a page.
Okay.
Instagram is same, Blastaway Original, Twitter, same. Otherwise, you can call me out.
Okay. Stocks?
Facebook username yami uSibusiso Stindindaba. Under my Facebook, if I'm getting an invite, link to page lam, which is SL Throne Production, Pty Ltd. Instagram account, it's SLTP_clothing. Twitter account, it's @Sibusiso_Stanley. And my phone numbers, it's 064 1408 933.
That's what I get. Those two. Sikuthola kanjani?
Mina ngithola ku Facebook Victorious Mshane, ngithola ku Instagram Vuta Entertainment, ngithola ku Twitter Vuta Entertainment.
So uzwile ke ukuthi mofuna ubathola kanjani? Mabatholakale labantu siyazidinga le impahla. After all, sisupporta i-local way. Stay tuned for more.
Welcome back in Zanzi. You're still tuned to your #1 online show. It's Kasi Voice right on FZ Pop-Up TV. You know me by now. I'm Atham CB, the boy from the ghetto doing big things in the city. You know by now, can't be doing this segment solo, just like Jason Derulo. Well, then the studio just, as you see, is packed, right, guys? So yeah, the topic at hand is women abuse. You can interact with us on our social media platforms. On Facebook, you can like our Facebook fan page. It is FZ Pop-Up TV and interact with us. Well, then, still talking about social media, the hashtag #MenATrish has been trending in light of a young girl who was brutally murdered and burnt by her boyfriend, which is really, really sad. So, guys, I'd like us to just, tackle this topic. So, to start things off with you, Ma Jimbo C, I'd like to know what comes to mind when you hear the words women abuse.
For me now, this is I can't say this is a topic is sensitive, but at least when I'm is here cool because our sister they have been killed, they are being abused, and it's high time we as the greater South Africa to stand up against this thing women abuse. Sihlanganeni umphakathi iqala endlini iye ngaphandle emphakathi up until ifikelele yithina sisizwe sase South Africa.
Well, then we have the ladies here right here with us. So ladies, I'd like to know from you. Ukuthi umuntu wakho kumele akushaya kangaki uzubone ukuthi now you're being abused.
Okay, I'll just get personal about this because I've been a victim of abuse. Ukushaywa. Okay, thingibeke so umuntu anyaka qala kushaya kushisa. Uqale ungempama. Before impama there was a threat. And then you took it light because uthi lo muntu uyangithanda. Then was impama, then he said sorry. And then was inqindi wathi sorry, was amakick wathi sorry. Why singakhulumi is it's in our nature as women to protect the one that you love, as we do it with our kids, our families and stuff. But the biggest mistake we make as women is ufuna ukuprotecta lo muntu okulimazayo. Because awulimaza umuntu okude, ulimaza lo muntu omthandayo lo muntu ola. Ufuna ukumprotecta because kubangani bakho usethe le image ukuthi no, thina si right, is happy.
Okay, so
okay,
just to stop you, into ishoyo ukuthi it's normal, it's acceptable in the society ukuthi umfana ayishaye intombazana.
It is acceptable with the influence of TV. You understand? Media plays a very big role in our lifestyle. Because if someone can get away at TV, ashayo umuntu, and then by court, and then pay the when as a boyfriend, you thinking, I know mad Muslim, and namutepiso nyamshaya kakhulu. And I realize if I'm gonna tell someone about it, that's where I'll get my help. That's where I'll be free from all this. But because ngisafuna uthando, ngisafuna ukubhejwa, besides you being a boyfriend, you my financial source.
Okay.
You understand?
So can we say there's a link between ukshaya nokubhejwa?
there is a huge link. We as women, we take a bribe. Ngomzimba wakho. Uyangishaya kusasa ungisa ku shopping spree. It makes it all okay. Yes, shem, for sure ngimpushile shem, for sure yimazi mina nami ngiyadelela mara. Uziblame wena musibheke speeding, we do it. Uziblame wena ukuthi mara wena ngimphusha uThemba yimi ngenza uThemba benje. You end up saying sorry, you know?
Okay, well, yeah, I think it's on that and then you have to abazali bethu because bakhulu iyabekezela umshadweni. Wena usase ku relationship.
Yes.
Iyabekezela umntana emshadweni noma indoda ingayenzani uyahlala uqina. Nawe ku relationship uyahlala uqina, uyatraja uhlala uqina. So, akumelanga uzuphume i-front line or uphume ihlobo uzibone ukuthi ku-wrong. So, abantu abaningi bashonile, abantu into eziningi zenzakele ngayo yona lento le.
But I also think ukuthi icala ngokuthi uyakubuya as a person. Say maybe umntana wentombazana into abazali bazosikhuluma phambi kwakhe ye ekhulisa lo mntana loyo. So ekukhuleni kwaloyo mntana loyo uzothi makahlangana ne-boyfriend yakhe. The way i-communication ibaluleke ngakhona. So it depends ukuthi communication yethu ikanjani. Do you understand? So ayeke ngibeke isandla ukuthi ukhulume nami ngendlela e-right. So i-communication iya-encounter na kuyo yonke lento esikhuluma nayo.
But sometimes I don't think communication. Sometimes, you know, my tone of voice is very loud. You will think I'm fighting you, whereas I'm just setting my point across. Because omunye umuntu understand between opinion, opinion nani, or whatever the case may be. But ukhumbule mina ngine voice engaka. Since ungangijwayeli kabi, my tone sets everything. You know what I'm talking about? And sifundiswe into wrong ukuthi kumele uthobele awuyithobeli abuse like anyeke ngisayithobela ngithobela anyeke ngisayithobela anyeke ngisakhona because I now know you worth I am as a woman and I believe there is someone who will know that worth naye and contribute to it and take care of me.
No, it's not about ukuthobela i-abuse, but it's about ukubonisa i-differentiation between umfana nentombazane. That's why ngisupporta indaba ye-communication because angeke sazi ukuthi intombazana bayi-abuse kanjani ikhuluma kanjani ne-boyfriend yakhe or husband yakhe.
But still, it doesn't give you the right to stay shy. It doesn't. Just walk away, find someone who will give you the right communication you want and the right tone. Because you have options, you have choices in life. You understand? And I blame our parents. I will never teach my own daughter ukuthi thobela. I will teach umntana ukuthi umntana musohluleka phuma.
Okay, ngiyakuzwa, but we must understand ukuthi it's a background issue.
Yeah.
Umuntu khulele la kunemali khona went to private schools wazama right mabamshaya usheshayeke unlike umuntu ekibo bayahlupheka umfana uhlala amnika i300 it's hard to live a relationship.
That's why I'm saying ukuthi ibya ukuthi we financial source and abanye abazali they know ukuthi umntana uyashaywa but uzom encourage ukuthi hlala because we still need bread.
But guys, apart from indaba zemali, I'm thinking ukuthi nakhona upbringing contribute ekuthenini umuntu wesilisa mhlambe or umuntu wesifazane because i-abuse can either be from umuntu wesifazane iya emntwini wesilisa or from umuntu wesilisa iya emntwini wesifazane. I'm thinking mina ukuthi i-upbringing if ubaba ekhaya ukhule eshaya umama at the back of your mind as a kid you can't make sense of things. It gets stored there.
It becomes a stigma.
It becomes a part of you. Nomukula. Okay. Man, ubaba, you are not doing it consciously, but it comes subconsciously with you. When it is right to child. If ever umama waishaya ubaba, still nomuntu wesifazane. Uyangithola ukuthi
ngiyathola but singayistopha kanjani lento because it has to stop.
Amadoda amela khuluma mawunenkinga mawukhethekile ungayibhotli up uzenza indoda.
That is the problem. Akakhulumi. Uzokutshela ukuthi uyakhumbula wena ngalelanga elinje. And it triggers a lot of things.
Exactly. Masokhuluma into encane ba ngempama kwatile akakhiphanga.
I'm thinking ukuthi umuntu nomuntu it's not a matter ukuthi uyindoda. Yes, we can go on and on about men are trash or what. I think ukuthi mina umuntu kumele ayibheke yena and find a way to deal with their emotions, whether you are a man or whether you because nabantu besilisa bayashaya.
On that point ngicabanga ukuthi nabangani sebasuke ba involved.
Yes.
You know, if you're gonna hang around yimi nabo Themba as silana nabangani babafana, so khona lo one ozothi dangalo chira kufuna ukushaywa chira kuyadelela understand le nto leyo ngiyakhona ukukhuluma nomuntu wami but ngizwe i-reaction yalento engizwe from kubangani bami
and come and
So-
say uqinisile ngimshayile vele
Yes,
you know.
yes, you understand.
Yeah.
Therefore, naye umngani wakhe naye untombazana izothola influence from abangani bakhe to say the only problem ukuthi ama-relationship wethu siwashara nabangani and it's because of kumele kube yimi nawe not abangani bethu baba involved ku-relationship. Do you understand? So if mina abangani bami bazothi ngikushaye Tshepiso, nabangani bakho Tshepiso bathi siphindisele. You understand? So now you're giving me a power eningi ukuthi mangi-abuse ngingasakushayi ngokuthi ngiyakhuza silungisa izinto in a relationship. So abangani nabo by-influence coming to the topic esikhuluma ngayo.
And then as well, like kushubile kakhulu. Yes. So guys, angazi, like, you know, I think like what people about like they are less real, they are not partaking. Actually, let me put it like this: they are not partaking in women abuse. It is us black, and must dibana na bimamoli baphathaning izandla bayacabuzana in public, and we think that is wrong. Kanti into abayifundisa abantwana babo ukuthi uthando into ekhona. So thina emakhaya mas like la sikhulela khona, right? Umama sikazi simbona nxa uzubaba phambi kwethu.
Of which is wrong.
Yeah.
You need, as a parent, this is what I do. My son needs to see me kiss his dad.
True.
As if there's affection before anything. You
Yeah.
understand? My son needs to see me hug his dad. As if there's love and there's comfort. Kuma relationships more than arguments anything. Because if so argue kakhulu umntwana into ayigraspa into ayibamba.
Exactly, yeah.
So if mina nobaba wakhe sathandana njalo, so makasibona silwa, it's not going to be so important. So, oh for sure mama usto mama wrong. You know, noma bona ngithethisa kuba kanjalo. It's I think stop manje lento I'm telling you, but we can stop it from a generation ezayo. Do you understand?
Yeah.
I will need to teach my son the basics, but it's his dad's responsibility to tamfundisa. As it is an absent father, I will need to ngenze research ukuthi umntwana umfana umkhulisa kanjani. Ngitshela umntwana because it's not guaranteed ukuthi his dad is going to be there forever.
Yeah.
It's not guaranteed ukuthi asithi noma ngathi siduke nezo uyabaleka asishe in a natural course yashona. I will need to take over. Ngibe ubaba ngibe umama kulo mntwana. Ngimfundise izinto amele azazi because basic education is very important. Asikhulumi ngeincwadi, sikhuluma nge-basic education of life itself. Ukuthi umuntu azi ukuthi okay, umuntu uyathandwa, umuntu anakekelwa, umuntu acomfortable emakhaya. Because ubona kwezinye izindlu ushonile ubani wakhabo mama ubaba ayizoba right now kunokhaya. You understand? But if ubaba kaSibahle comes to me and says, "Yes, in love, I know the muntu close now ngimthanda, I'm really sorry for your loss." Angihaga ngicomfort. Umntwana uyafunda ukuthi oh umuntu bekahethekile. Uyamhaga icomfort. Noma unganamagama, just hug me and tell me that it's going to be okay because sometimes that's all we need as women. You understand? Tina bafazi we just need assurance. I don't know about men, but Tina bafazi we need assurance. That's all. Khohlwa uthando, khohlwa respect, assurance kuphela.
Coming to the issue le yabo baba abangekho inkulu kakhulu ke because now nami ngikhule baba mangekho so ezinye izinto mangizenza ne uyakhula ukhuliswa umama ubaba mara ngeke akhona
Never.
ezinye izinto nje ubaba ngazi ukuthi into enjani so mase ukhula ungena ku relationship and futhi what happened ukuthi uthandane nomuntu sekakhulile kunawo awazi wena ufuna uthando ukuthi lo muntu lo babami like ubona ngathi kumele ngithandwe so kanti no akukhosha ezinye izinto zisuka lapho so now okay iphindi yenzeka futhi le but then now ngiyafunda ukuthi yazi as a single mom kumele ngenze kanjani kumele ngingayenzini kumele mangena ku relationship if indoda ngibona ngathi ayithanda umntana or inobusinaki
Walk away.
ngiyahamba angihlali
Walk away.
lebona into ezinjalo so ababa abangekho nabo like they badlala indima enkulu kuyona le issue le yabantwana.
But you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying accept because more accept we receive we see. I'm just saying understand your situation, make it better. You understand? I cannot say because now I'm cooling I will not bind on that. It's a void that will never be closed, and I'm not expecting my partner to close that void. I'm expecting myself to heal from it and grow better from it. Because ubaba is not something that is guaranteed. Besides, in most cases. You understand? You need to heal before uzofuna uthando lomunye wabo. Usazomthola babazala uba ubabakho. Because when so hilile, you're not thinking he's trying to replace my dad. Why azomthola ukuthi mina ngiphatha umntana wakhe kabi? But you will listen to what he's saying because they avoid yakho ivalekile. We understand.
Okay,
you.
on that note, why do women call us trash? Why is this trash?
It's a very, 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 very wrong word because I won't come out to trash. And
Yeah.
I'm worried about the women that say women are trash yet they have sons. Are you trying to tell me that your son is gonna grow up a trash? And remember, you're trash for 9 months. It is not fair to call someone a trash, but it's a good initiative but amadoda trash just to protect and the campaign hambe.
Okay.
But some men are affected by it.
So do you think like taking it to the social media is a way of fighting against women abuse?
There's no way. You know why? Women are hypocrites. Women are hypocrites, and the very same people they wanna find closure, but they will never find it because they will never speak on that much. With yes,
Yeah.
go wrong, marushayo is all. Women are hypocrites, and you're gonna call someone trash, but lomuntu inboxile a few days ago for that. Money transport. How do you ask trash money? Trash is something that how do you do it? You understand? We need to stop calling men trash if Siaz was sends out behind closed doors. It's very wrong.
Because really gives
Yes. Confuse abantu.
So kahle kahle yini into kumele iyenze umfana ukuze angabe abusive towards intombazana yakhe?
Communication. Tell me, Tepiso umpathisile. Kanjani? Ngokuthi umtshela ukuthi uzoya endaweni nje but you came back 2 hours later. Then I will say to you, yes, I had to take some of my friends home and I had to wait for one bambulelekile. That's why it took long. And I'm sorry. Because saying sorry is the most important thing to end an argument. And say sorry because you mean it. Not just sorry because of hey, no sorry with shy. You understand? Say sorry because you mean it. Which as in sorry with late, this and this happened along the way. That's it. Communication is the best element.
Mara, like, if he I may control it.
No.
Like,
You know when there's pure love, there's no control. Because things happen automatically. Like me, I've been Krover. And because I'm thinking, why would I spend more time in a paddling? I will do it on a, like, for sure once a month. It's okay, it's okay.
Welcome back, my gang. Well, then, if you've just tuned in, just ask yourself, where were you? Vava, Jay, or Noli Guy? We were tackling a very, very sensitive topic, which is women abuse. Well, then, we cannot close it without taking your comments at home. Well, then, this is what you had to say on Facebook. We have Lindy Njali saying, pray about it more than you talk about it. Hashtag women abuse. Then we have Tegiwagwam Tomane saying, hashtag women abuse. There will never be a right time to talk about this. The right time is now. Hashtag no to women abuse. Well then, thank you very much, Nzanti, for choosing us at this time. Well then, we're just signing out. Today's show is still and delivered, done and dusted. Yes, till we meet next time.